is it going? Just wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty, in case everybody can hear me, my name is Jen Ramos. I'm the Deputy Communications Director for Texas Young Democrats, and I have the honor of sitting here with Representative Donna Howard. How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here with you.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking your time to come and sit with us. We're here to talk about House Bill 368. Could you tell us a little bit about this bill, which you did author as well?
Right. Well, we had this bill last time as well, and we're not able to successfully get it through, so we're going to try again this time. This is a bill that specifically allows people who are 17 in March but will be 18 in November when we have the general election to be able to vote in the primary, because it's very important, for one thing, that you have the opportunity to choose who the candidates are that you'll be voting on in November. One of many factors. But anyway, so it's to allow 17-year-olds to vote if they'll be 18 in November. That's really the gist of it, and it's happening in many other states. We want it to happen here. We think it's a good bill. It crosses all ideologies and party affiliations. This is something that is good for voting in Texas.
Absolutely. We couldn't agree more.
Good.
And I understand that you do have some co-sponsors on this bill as well?
I do. In fact, the co-sponsors that I have include a Democrat,
Okay.
2 Republicans. The 2 Republicans I would suggest, are split between the conservative Republican and the Tea Party Republican. So we really, that's the limited number that we can have here.
Okay.
So those of us that are that are sponsoring this and authoring this bill cross all party lines and ideologies.
All right, perfect. So when coming in, you had mentioned that this bill didn't pass last
Right.
session and coming into this session.
Right.
What was the importance of trying to get this bill coming into this coming session? Understanding we do have several different, so to speak, emergency items coming up in the
Right.
legislative session. How important was it for you to be able to offer this for young voters, especially people who are coming in first time to the political process?
Well, I think, one of the things that's happened after this last November election, our office, as well as a lot of the other offices here, have heard from a large number of people who have said, I want to get involved. I need to know how to get engaged and involved in the process. I think we really need to take advantage of the hypersensitivity that's going on right now as a result of the November elections, where people are recognizing that your vote really should make a difference. It can make a difference. And this is one of the basic ways that we need to get engaged in the political and civic process. So I think now more than ever, we need to make sure that we are giving young people the opportunity to get engaged early,
Okay.
to know that they're making a difference in who's going to be on that ballot in November. I don't know if it would have made any difference this last time had we had 17-year-olds voting in the primary. Who knows? It may have. The fact is that if you don't vote in the primary, you don't get to choose who's going to be on that November ballot.
I couldn't agree more. Now, also taking into consideration, where are we with this bill? I understand it was just authored. Has it hit committee yet? What can
Right.
Young Democrats do to help support this bill?
Well, the main stumbling block we had last time in this very lengthy process of passing a bill was we didn't even get a committee hearing.
Okay.
I believe, as I recall. There were so many bills. I'm trying to think here for a minute. But we could not get it out of committee.
Okay.
And the fact is that we need to make sure that the committee chair is willing to schedule this for a hearing, that we have people who are willing to testify on behalf of the bill, and that then the committee members are encouraged to pass the bill out of committee. That's the very first step.
Okay.
Before it even gets to the floor. And then we have a whole nother process there of getting people to encourage support on the House floor. But first things first, we need to have a hearing in the committee. That means that the committee chair needs to know that this is a bill that people want to have a hearing on. Once we get that done and we do get it set, then what we need is for people to especially contact their state representatives if they live in the district
Mm-hmm.
that the state representative represents. That's even more critical. But then come and testify. Send in letters, send in emails. But if you can physically come here and testify about why you think this is important, that can have a tremendous impact on influencing what the committee wants to do.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Representative Howard. We definitely
you.
appreciate you taking this time with us. I understand you just got out of a committee hearing,
We do.
so
It's a little chaotic here right now.
yes, but definitely we appreciate you taking the time to let young Democrats know in the state of Texas what we can do and encouraging us to stay involved.
I so appreciate it because what you do is critical. It makes a big difference, and I'm very appreciative of your paying attention to this bill and willing to be a partner in helping us get this through.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for the moment. So stay tuned for the next stream we have from the Texas Legislature. Have a great day.